Yes, I had to take it back to the times when love was so beautiful and all butterflies flying around. Well, a wonderful Wednesday evening to you, Lagos City and beyond, and welcome once again to the Wednesday Relationship Talk and Guess Who edition of the Unspoken Truth. Remember the Guess Who segment, usually, for those that are new on the show, that segment is where you send me a message containing your name, your partner's name, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your loved one, your spouse, the person you're seeing, the person you're in a relationship with, the person you've promised heaven on earth. Yeah, you send me their name, their contact, as well as the message, like the beautiful romantic message you want me to read to them live on radio. And you already know the twist. They will have to guess who the sender of the message is when I call them on the show. And I always say that you don't tell them, you don't give them any hint, a clue, you don't give them any clue that they will be expecting or receiving a call, so it comes as a surprise to them. And I always emphasize that particular segment is for the fun of our relationship. I always say that it takes a lot of courage and strength for your partner to reach out to a radio station through me to call you their loved ones. It sends a lot of message that yes, they have you in their heart. So it's not about seeing people not doing well in their relationship and all of that. So I always say that on the show, you call me, Deollaa, your love messenger. Help me call my girlfriend, help me call my boyfriend. In fact, can I tell you that getting to the studio, I already met some guest room messages, but there is something I need to say right now. Tonight we are spicing things up with our throwback Wednesday Guess Who. You can tell from the song I played at the start of the show tonight. And so what will we be doing tonight for the second segment of the show is how well do you know your partner? Instead of the usual Guess Who, tonight we're going to spice it up because it's our throwback week, of course. And so we're going to be doing how well do you know your partner? How well do you know your wife? How well do you know your husband? How well do you know your fiance, the person you're engaged to? How well do you know your boyfriend, your girlfriend, the person you already said, darling, it's just you in my heart? Yes. How well do you know that person? And here's how it works. Here's how we're going to do it on the show. You send me a message the same way you send your guest messages. That's the same way you're going to send me a message tonight with your name, your partner's name. I'm talking about the person you want me to call. And yes, you also tell me, you also send their contact. You include their contact. Then you tell me 3 things about yourself. Please follow me. You tell me 3 things about yourself. Now, among those 3 things you'll be telling me about yourself, 2 will be true and 1 will be false. Do you understand? So you indicate in the message that, this particular one, for example, you're saying, I like chocolate. That's true. I like jollof rice. That's true. I love dogs. That's false. Do you understand? So when you send me that message, I'll call your partner live on the show, read those 3 things to them, and they will have to guess which one is a lie. Remember, you're sending me 2 truth and 1 lie in those 3 things you'll be sending to me. Now we want to see how well you know your partner. You claim to know your partner now. So we want to see how well you know each other. I already gave an example, or should I take it this way? BC and Kule are engaged. BC sent me a message telling me 3 things about herself, 2 truth, 1 lie. And she's saying that she once failed a driving test. She loves listening to Asha's music. She can't sleep without listening to Asha's music. And then the last one is she's afraid of cats. But indicating that she's afraid of cats is a lie. She's afraid of lizard, no cat. So when I call Kule and I read those 3 things to him, Kule will have to guess which one is a lie. So if you know your partner very well, you're so confident that yes, I know my partner very well, or you want to know if your partner knows you very well, come on the show and send me your how well you know your partner messages. And right, all of this will be coming to you from the studios of Voice of the People 90.3 FM. I'm your host, your radio nighttime partner, and my name is Deollaa. Now, you know, I've been saying this. I've been saying it since yesterday. This week is different. In fact, it's special for us. It's a special week. And you already know why. It's our throwback week. I'm so excited. You can tell from my voice. I'm excited. And you know, yesterday on Which Way Nigeria, we went back in time to weigh our nation's past against our present, and it was a lot of comments, even if you know, the network and some technical issues didn't allow us, you know, communicate very well. But you know, we still had a lot of people talk on the show saying a lot of things. But you know, Wednesdays are for relationships, so tonight we are adding that special flavor because of course it's our throwback week. So instead of just talking love as usual, relationship, marriages, we are going to do something different. We are taking a journey back in time. We'll be looking at our relationships where before, the way our parents, the way our grandparents loved, the way they courted each other, the way they even fought for love. And then we'll compare it with what is in existence now, the way we fall in and out of love in the last few years. Before we get started, before I go into the relationship segment, the relationship talk segment, remember that it's a conversation. It's going to be an interactive session. So as we go along, remember to send in your comments. You can as well call in or drop your thoughts in the live chat if you're watching right now on YouTube. The studio line 0700 903 903 903 and 08036 99933 will be opened very soon, in no time. And you can send me your message on WhatsApp. The number is 0817 175 6338. And like I said, you can send me your messages on YouTube. Just search for Voice of the People 90.3 FM. But let me ask you, let's start already. How was love back then compared to love today? Was it stronger? Was it sweeter? Or was it more patient? You know, there's a whole lot of things to compare. You know, back then, I remember love stories began in the most innocent ways. Like at the village stream, you know, when you want to go get water and then you guys have a tree, you usually meet. Yes, that happened. Or probably in church, or through family introductions, and you know, all of those things that happened then. Some even had letters, like handwritten letters. You know, you'll be stylish with that writing when you're trying to come up with those cute messages. And you know, you have to wait. Some of us had to wait for those letters to travel for weeks, even before it got to us. Today, love starts with DMs. You know, I've seen, read, delivered, DM me back. From dating apps to late nights, you know, WhatsApp chats, everything is faster, much faster. But is it deeper? Let me even ask you, love built on social media, does it last as much as love built on community and family ties back then? Love built on social media, does it last as much as love built on community and family ties back then. Before, marriage was not just between two lovers. It was a union of two families. Parents will sit down, uncles, they will discuss. You see aunties making preparation, doing all of this and that. Yes, you see them. The whole village, will be happy, rejoicing. And then bride price was a symbol of respect. That yes, finally, I'm coming to take this. I'm coming. There is one word they used to use that time to say, I'll say it in English. I think Yorubas use that word more when you're going for introduction, and they'll be like, I found a flower I want to pluck in your compound. I think that's the way they say it. Movie Ododokon, yeah, something like that. And bride price was a symbol of respect, like I said. But now, many young couples want to elope. They want to run away. Or they just want to marry quietly, because they'll say families are asking for millions. So some even complain that. Some are saying that bride price has turned into a business transaction. That it seems these families are trying to just make money when they see that, a female, a lady from their house is about to get married. Like they are selling, yes, let me use the word, that they are selling that particular lady, because to them it feels like, yes, this request is much, is outrageous, and so they feel like it has turned into a business transaction. So I ask my people, have we lost the blessing that comes from family involvement in those days in marriage? There is no how. You dare not. You want to get married and then you run away without your parents knowing, without your family involved. You barely see that. Let me now even talk about disagreements in relationships. In those days, couples, like if couples fought, they'll go to the elders now. The matter will be settled with wisdom, patience. There will be prayers. Divorce was rare. Not because problems didn't exist, but because people valued endurance in those days. Can I tell you that today, one little misunderstanding and you see your partner on social media, it's on Facebook Live, one small fight and somebody's already changing their relationship status on social media, saying it's complicated. Men no, women no, this one no. You understand what I'm saying? Those things I'm saying. And I'm not saying enduring abuse is good. No, don't quote me wrong. Never. But I'm asking that, have we become too quick to give up on love today compared to the past? Can I also tell you that before, love was private? You barely see couples want to hold hands, want to do all those PDAs in public. When I say PDAs, that's public display of affection. Holding hands then in public was like doing too much already. But the love was strong. That's one you can attest to. You can boldly say that, yes, my partner loves me. But now, couples kiss, do a lot of PDA for TikTok, propose with drones, fireworks, you see flowers, this one, that one, or social. We see a lot of things in the media these days, a lot. And there is this one word that when you even see those things, you're like, God I beg, God I beg, please, you see all those things, like, to you kind of envy them. Is that the way I should put it? Yet some of those same people are divorced before their 1 year anniversary. After all the loving you will see on social media. So I'm asking again, is love stronger when it's private or when it's loud and public? Which exactly do you prefer, old school love or today's love? Would you rather get a handwritten letter by your partner, from your partner, or a WhatsApp good morning text? Now remember, I've been saying it's a throwback Wednesday, so when you join the show, just tell me what works for you from the whole thing I've been saying. What works? What exactly works for you? What do you think we do in our relationships and marriages then, but we no longer do them again today? When you join the show, you tell me. Like I've been saying, it's going to be an interactive session. I will definitely hear from you. Your calls, your messages, don't hold them back. But before we start taking calls for this particular segment, remember that we'll be moving into the second segment of the show very soon. The guest will segment. But tonight, I already said it, tonight it's not about guests, because I can see some guests with messages. I don't know what I'm going to do about this. I can actually see some guests with messages, but I already said tonight it's not going to be about guess who. Tonight came with a twist, and I said earlier that it's about you and your partner. How well do you know your partner? That's what we'll be doing today, and this is how it works. You send me a message with your name, your partner's name, your partner's contact, the person you want me to call, their number, and then you tell me 3 things about yourself. In those 3 things, 2 will be true, 1 will be false, and you will indicate them. You will indicate the one that is true and the one that is false. So when I call your partner, I'll put it to them that this is the person that sent me to call you, told me 3 things about themselves, and you will have to tell me which one is a lie among the 3 things I'll be reading. So we just want to know, you know your partner well. You're confident that yes, my partner knows me well. Bring it on the show. So you can start sending your how well do you know your partner messages. And when we get back from this music break, I'll come to you, my listener, to hear from you. Which exactly do you prefer? Do you prefer the old school love, or do you prefer the today's love? Would you rather get those love letters written with our hands in those days, or you prefer the social text now? Like I said, it's our throwback week, it's our throwback Wednesday, and so if there is anything you just feel like, oh Deollaa, there's even one I remember, in those times this is what we do, but we no longer do them now in our relationship, bring it on the show. Just tell me exactly what you think. And the numbers to call to join the conversation tonight is 0700 903 903 903, or you can call 08036 929933. You can also call or send me your messages on WhatsApp. The WhatsApp number is 0817 175 6338, or you can join me right now YouTube at Voice of the People 90.3 FM. My name is Deollaa, your radio nighttime partner, and this is the Unspoken Truth Throwback Wednesday Relationship Talk. I'll leave you with the sound of Alex Zito, and the title of that one, because of course it's throwback week now, the title of this one is Wala Colombo. Yes, so you enjoy. We'll be right back. Stay with me. welcome back. Welcome back from that lovely music break. We're taking us back in time. And we're doing Wala Kulubu. And that's just the energy I came with to the show this night. You're still listening to the Wednesday Relationship Talk. And guess who episode of the Unspoken Truth, the voice of the people, 90.3 FM. My name is Deollaa, and I'm your radio nighttime partner. Well, being our throwback week, I've been saying it, and I'll keep saying it till Friday Bedu, that yes, this week is for, bringing back old sweet memories. And we've been talking what love was like in the past on the show, and what it is now, what love is now, what it was like in the past. And we're just trying to compare how was love back then compared to the love today. I've been asking, is it stronger? Is it sweeter? Is it more patient? Considering the fact that, then, like I said, when you talk about relationship, marriage, it's a union of two families, between two families. But now, people no longer want to go through, all of that. Should I call it stress? Because to them, they feel like, paying bride price is not like you're trying to set up a business. And it's just a whole lot. And back then, when you want to meet your partner, you're just so excited. There are butterflies in your belly telling you, oh, I'm about to meet, hey, I'm going to see the love of my life under that mango tree. Yes, that was what love was like for us back then. But today, a lot has changed. But what exactly works for you? Will you say, yes, I think I prefer love in those days compared to what it is now? And I asked also that love built on social media, does it last as much as when it's built on family ties as it was back then? And what's so funny is that even when it comes to having disagreements in relationship, then things were handled with patience, prayers. And there was a lot that goes into resolving dispute between two persons, like couples in a marriage and all of that. But today, many people don't want to go through all of that. And like I said, I'm not saying enduring abuse is appropriate or that's what it should be. No, but I asked a particular question: that is it safe to say that we can no longer endure love? Are we becoming too quick to give up on love today compared to how it was in those times? And yes, because of our time, we'll have to come to the court of public opinion right now to get your views. I asked a lot of questions. Just pick anyone you want to talk about, because it's our throwback week. So you can try to talk. You want to share your opinion with me based on everything I've been saying. Or you also want to tell me your own part of it, that Deollaa, there's one you didn't say. Yes, come tell me on the show. How was love back in those days? And how is love right now? Currently, presently, in this present generation. And yes, you can be a part of the show. 0700 903 903 903 or 08036 929933. And remember to keep your how well your partner messages coming in. Remember, and when you join the show, tell me your name and where you're calling from. is a message that came in talking about how love used to be then and how love is now. You know, in those days, there is even something that used to happen back in those times where you have like a love messenger, like someone could be your friend that you send that, please let me to go and call this person, tell her to meet me here. You know, all of that were just times that love, you could say that love was fragile. Love was so beautiful. You could feel it that yes, this person truly likes me. But now, can you actually tell when someone even likes you? Can you tell? Okay, I think I should start from the messages we have on YouTube. Probably you can still try to connect with us via the studio lines. I really don't know what's going on, but let's just go with the YouTube messages we have right now. Rosie Okuma, I hope I pronounced the name very well. She's saying, you're doing a wonderful work. God bless you. Thank you so much, Rosie. Crypt King is saying, first time seeing you, your voice matches your look. Thank you so much. And Deollaa is just saying, good evening, Dele. Well, welcome to the show. It just got to my notice that we might not be able to take calls on the normal line, but if you want to reach out to us or send me a message, you can do that via the WhatsApp line. That is 0817 175 6338. 0817 175 6338. I also need to address this before we proceed. Oh, if it were a sports show, I would have said there is a VAR check going on right now. But some people are begging that please we should also include the guests who aside the how well you know your partner, and Okay, I think we will also do that based on the fact that we are family. And so for the guest messages we have, yes, we'll also do that. I will not do without calling your partner today. So rest assured, I'll call your partners. And if you are just tuning in, you're just joining us, and you're wondering what exactly is going on here, it's our Throwback Wednesday relationship talk. And guess who episode? Yes, of the Unspoken Truth, where it's our throwback week. And we've been talking about love in the past and what love is right now, you understand. And I said from onset that if you're comparing the two times, of course there are a lot of things to say. I can't say it all, I can't even remember all of them, right? Then it was, some, should I call it, weird places, unusual places that those love meetings usually take place, like the village stream. You're going to the farm. Yes, you meet your partner on your way to farm, or you send your friend to help you call your partner. That was how love was then, you understand. But right now, I mean, in the present time, you can now see, there's social media now. I'll just text my partner, I'll just call my partner, I can reach out to them. It's quite different. So we're just comparing, and we're wondering, we're asking ourselves, is love what it still used to be when you compare it with the past? Is it the same? What works for you exactly? Talking about how bride price, was a symbol of respect compared to what it is now. People making, families making outrageous requests, all in the name of bride price. And it's just a whole lot. And I said, you want to be a part of the show, you just come. You can, tell me your opinion based on everything I've been saying, or you tell me how love, relationship, marriage, how it was before and how it is now. Okay, this one is coming from Taiwo Oluwatobiloba, aka Team Up from Mushin City, and it's saying, beautiful evening to you, sweet Deollaa. How are you doing today? How is work? Hope it's not stressful. He always asks it if work is not stressful. Work is not stressful. Thank you. Work is very fine, and I'm doing great. And it's saying, I prefer the old school love than the new school love. There was still trust and feelings then, but now nothing like that. Nothing like I want to okay. There was preservation of each person's, you understand what I'm trying to say, not until they get married. And bride price was very essential, but now nothing like that. There is so much sacrifice then, but now no more sacrifice. He's even saying kojo. And back then, the woman is the one that puts all the old love for it. But not now. Money matters. Love without money now fake love to the lady. Nothing like fleshy things then, but now if you don't have, okay, nothing like flashy things. I think that's what you're trying to say then. Get into the second segment of the show, which is the guess who, and also how well you know your partner. But how, get right into it after this break. Stay with me. Yes, welcome back. Before we conclude this segment, I have to say this. No matter how times have changed from letters to WhatsApp, from the village matchmakers to the dating apps we have now, the truth remains love is not about the medium. Yes, I did. Love is not about the medium, it's about the meaning. The before and the after we always look different, but what will always stand the test of time is your commitment, your sacrifice, and respect. So as we dream of tomorrow, my prayer for every one of us listening is that whether you love in the old way or you love the new way, may your love be true, lasting, and filled with peace. Amen. And yes, it's time for our Wednesday Guess Who segment. For those new to the family, usually this segment is where you send me a message with your name, your partner's name, your partner's contact, and that beautiful message you want me to read to them. But tonight, like I said, it came with a twist. We were going to do how well you know your partner, the person you're currently seeing. And I said this is how it works. You send me your name, a message containing your name, your partner's name, your partner's contact, and 3 things about yourself. 2 will be true and 1 will be false. And when I call your partner on the show, they'll have to guess that one that is false. And I already gave us an example saying BC and Kule are dating, and then BC sends me a message saying 3 things about herself. 2 will be true, 1 will be a lie. And then I'll call Kule, tell him the 3 things, and then he must guess which is a lie. We have a couple of messages here already, so I'm just going to do a few because of our time, and let's get right into it. So the first person we'll be calling is Uche. Adams wants us to call Uche, saying 3 things about him, and she has to guess which is a lie among those 3 things. So let's call Uche. Let's get Uche on the phone line. Okay. Uche needs to get on the phone line. Okay. All right, let's give it one more try, y'all. Hello. Good evening. Can you hear me? Good evening to you. Okay. It seems OT doesn't want to answer the phone. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll be calling the next person, and that is Happiness Oluwasegun Dauda. Oluwasegun wants us to call his wife, Happiness, and let's do that right now. Okay. Please get on the phone line. Hello. Hello. Good evening to you. I'm sorry, did I wake you up from your sleep? Did I wake you up from your sleep? Were you sleeping? Okay, good evening to you. Am I speaking with Happiness Oluwasegun? Okay, good evening to you. My name is Deollaa, and I'm calling you live from a national radio, Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Are you there? Are you fine? You're sounding low. Are you fine? All right. Okay. So Happiness, your partner reached out to me tonight saying I should call you. Are you there? Okay, so I'm going to read 3 things to you. 3 things about your partner. You know your partner, right? What's his name? Uh-huh. Okay. So he reached out to me, and I'm going to read out 3 things to you right now. 2 among them are true, and 1 is a lie. So you tell me the one that is a lie among the 3 things I'll be saying. Are you there? Okay, so the 3 things. He said, my favorite food is Indomie table and egg. My favorite color is blue. And the 3rd one is, I love listening to news and radio programs. So which is true? Which is a lie? Let's just go with which is a lie. 2 are true. 1 is a lie. Tell me the one that is a lie. Are you sure? Okay, so what's his favorite food if that's not his favorite? Beans. That's his favorite food. So it's not, you are sure that that's the one you want to go for as the lie? You're not thinking about it. You're sure? Oh, thank you so much. Happiness. According to what Daudo sent to me, truly, he said his favorite food is definitely not indomitable and egg. So you are correct. That means you know your partner very well, though. You know him very well. Very, very well. Okay, there's one more thing I'm going to do for you on the show tonight. Your partner, I want to believe today is your birthday. Am I right? Good. So Daudu also pleaded for me to wish you a happy birthday. So I wish you happy from all of us at Voice of the People 90.3 FM. May God bless this new age of yours. May your life be filled with the best things of life. And may God give you grace, prosperity, and sound health in Jesus' name. Amen. You want me to sing for you? Happy birthday song. All right. I'll do that for you before the end of the show, okay? All right. Good night. Happiness. Bye. And it's as simple as that. All you have to do is just guess. Tell me what is wrong among the things I'll be saying about your partner. Mind you, I can see some people sending text messages. I can't do that. I said the only way you can reach out to me is through the studio WhatsApp line 0817175638. Okay, I think I'll be calling the next person right now. He wants me to call his girlfriend Favor. I think this one is a guest with message rather, and I'll do that right now. Okay. God Day is the name. The name of his girlfriend is Favor. So let's call Favor. Hopefully Favor get on the phone line. Hello? Hello? Good evening to you. Please, am I speaking with Oma Favor? Sorry, are you sleeping? Did I wake you up? All right. Okay. My name, you have nothing to worry about. Just be calm, okay? Are you there, Favor? All right. My name is Deollaa, and I'm calling you live from Voice of the People 90.3 FM. You can hear me. Hello, Favor. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me clearer now?
I'm hearing what you're saying. How may I help you? What do you want?
Okay, someone reached out to me, and the person asked me to call you live, and deliver a sweet message.
So, what's that?
Okay, the message reads. Please, can you speak louder to your phone speaker, so we can hear you clearly? Because we're finding it hard to hear you. So the message reads. Good evening, my beautiful angel, the love of my life. I want you to know that I love you so much, my queen. I miss you. That's the message. Yeah, so you're going to help me do something now. Can you help me guess who the sender of the message is? Yes, it always comes as a surprise. So the message is a beautiful romantic message, right? The message reads once again. Good evening, my beautiful angel, the love of my life. I want you to know that I love you so much, my queen. I miss you. That's the message. So can you, who is likely to you, who is likely to send you this message? It's a romantic one now. It's a romantic message. So someone like your partner, someone you're seeing, I'm not supposed to give you a hint, but it's a romantic message, of course. So the message is clear. I vividly introduced myself at the start of the call. I said my name is Deollaa, and I'm calling you from a national radio, Voice of the People 90.3 FM, Lagos. Yeah. Okay. Let me help you out. Favor, are you there? Okay. Are you in a relationship? Okay. Um, I'm calling you from a radio station. You get that part, right? So someone sent me. It's a show. It's a love show. Someone sent me to call you live on the show and read you that beautiful message. So who is likely to send me to you? It's not a prank. It's not a prank. I get that it's comes as a shock to you. You're finding it hard to believe. You're not expecting it. But I'll still tell you the person if you're unable to guess. But I asked you, are you in a relationship? You said yes. Okay. So what are you dating? Like, what's the name of your partner? Are you there, Favor? You said what? You don't know. Okay, Favor, are you there? Can you hear me? It's not a prank. Favor, are you there? Let's not waste much of our time. Are you there? Are you there? Can you hear me? So apparently, Favor is in a relationship, but she cannot tell us the name of the person she's dating, and she ran away. So I'm going to give her one more trial because she's finding it hard to believe that someone can send her this message. But let's see. Yeah, let's hope she answers the phone, and then we can tell her that God day sent us to her. Oh. Okay, God day, I've delivered your message to Favor Oma. She couldn't guess who the message came from, but she's also not getting on the phone anymore. Okay, let's call Uche. Okay. And I think we have to call Annabelle. Frank wants me to call Annabelle, and I'll be doing that, right? Okay, I have to let that go. And the next person I'll be calling. Okay. Okay. Before we call this particular person, the message is saying, "Good, beautiful evening to you, Sister Deollaa. Taiwo from Mushi. Nice to be part of VOP family. Welcome officially to the family." And it's saying, "I really enjoy the way you interact with people, and most especially your unique voice." Thank you so much. Taiwo is now saying, "I want you to help me call, I believe." Okay. Call the mother of his unborn children. Is that what you're saying? Okay, before we get into that, we'll be calling Oche. Hello. Hello, good evening to you. Am I speaking with Uche? Okay, my name is Deollaa, and I'm calling you from a radio station, Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Uche, work is fine, thank you. How are you doing as well? All right. So, someone reached out to me rather, saying I should call you, your sweet person, your partner, saying I should call you. So I'm going to say 3 things about your partner. You're in a relationship, right? You have a partner. Okay, what's the name of your partner? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to say 3 things about your husband, Mr. Adams, and you tell me which of them is false, which of them is not true among the 3 things I'll be saying. Are you ready? Okay. The first one, Adams doesn't humanize. Adams doesn't humanize. No, you just wait. I'll say the 3 things, then you just tell me which is it. Okay? The second one, Adams does not drink and he doesn't smoke. And the last one, yes, that's the second one. Adams doesn't drink and he doesn't smoke. And the last one, Adams is a very dirty man. So are you saying the 3 is true. Okay. Okay. So you're saying, so are you trying to say now that the lie among everything I said is the fact that he's a dirty man? He's not a dirty man. So that's a lie. Are you sure that's the one you're going? You are sure he does not drink behind? You're very sure. Hey, don't swear. Okay, thank you so much, Uche. Well, you got it correctly. Adams told me, sent it to us, that he doesn't drink nor smoke, he doesn't womanize, and he is a very neat person. Okay? Thank you so much, Uche. All right. Have a lovely night rest. Yeah, he can hear you correctly. He can hear you very well. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. Mm-hmm. I'm sure he's so happy. Right. I'm sure he's so happy hearing that from you. Thank you. Thank you. And this is for you. All right. Thank you, Uche. Good night. Have a lovely night rest. You people, mushy mushy, lovey dovey. See, sweet message. She said so. She's a lucky person. Like, yeah. I'm also a lucky person now. I'm a lucky person. I'm lucky to have God. Okay, let's call Aisha Omotunde. What she wants me to call Aisha Omotunde. The time is actually not on my side, but let's do this very quickly. Okay, I think there is something going on. We have to pin that by the side. So I will be calling Ruth Johnson. Okay. I'll be giving Ruth one more trial. Coming from Taiwo, wanting me to call Ruth. So Taiwo, Ruth can't be reachable right now. And probably the person I'll be calling last on the show Oh, can we do this? Okay, I'm calling Annabelle. Frank wants me to call Annabelle. She's not getting on the phone. I'm sorry, I had to let you go. One more trial for Favor Corey celebrating her birthday, but it seems that number is not reachable. But let's try one more time. Our number is not reachable. Okay, so we'll be calling, we pinned this down by the side and we are going to get back into it, and that's Aisha. We'll be calling Aisha right now. Wasiu wants me to call Aisha. Okay, hopefully Aisha answers the phone. All right. I shall be waiting for you. Oh, Aishat is also not answering the phone. Well, you know that time is actually not on my side. A lot of messages, but I'm going to you know I'll keep apologizing to you. You see those guest messages. I don't know if we're going to do how will you know your partner next Wednesday, but just keep those messages for me till next Wednesday. Bring it on the show next Wednesday for the next episode of the Wednesday Relationship Talk, and guess who edition of the Unspoken Truth. But just to celebrate those want to celebrate people that are hello good evening. Am I speaking with Favor Okorie? My name is Deollaa and I'm calling you from Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Oh, wait, were you expecting a call? No. Okay, but the love of your life, your sweet person, asked me to call you to wish you a happy birthday. You know who your sweet person is? Okay, can you help us mention his name? Huh? You said what? A name we know him as. Okay. Hello, I can hear you. You said what? Does he answer another name? Like another name? We want to be very sure if it's the same person. Okay, final answer. Sumtochiko. Final answer. You're not shaking. Yes, Favor, Sumto, Somzi, anyone asked me to wish you a happy birthday. So from all of us at Voice of the People 90.3 FM, this is us saying, may God bless you abundantly this new age of yours. And we'll be singing a birthday song for you and one of our celebrants on the show. All right. Thank you so much. Have a lovely night rest, Favor. Okay. So, Favor and Happiness, Oluwasegun from Voice of the People 90.3 FM. This is us saying, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And this is where we'll be calling it a wrap on tonight's Throwback Wednesday Relationship Talk and Guess Who edition of the Unspoken Truth. Yes, I want to say thank you to my callers, each and every one of you. Did we actually have a callers? Okay, the people I called. Let me say the people I called for the Guess Who segment, as well as those that sent us messages that joined the Relationship Talk segment and the Guess Who segments. Thank you so much. And those that, just listen to what we've been saying on the show tonight, thank you. And this is me apologizing to each and every one of you once more. We are so sorry that there was a break in transmission earlier on due to some technical issues. We deeply, on behalf of Voice of the People 90.3 FM, I deeply apologize. And this is me saying, we are really sorry. But I pray, may your relationships, as I say always on the show, may your relationships be filled with God's love in Jesus' name. Amen. And can I tell you, Lagos, Nigeria, don't forget to join me at exactly 10 p.m. tomorrow, same station, Voice of the People 90.3 FM, for another Thursday edition of the Teen with the Bodayo, and that's our pigeon show. Now where we the yanda gbege within our mind, where we no fit yana with anybody, and the thing where they worry you, where no allow you chop where, where no allow you sleep where they worry your mind, where they make you say, hey, Jesus, oh, hey, God, oh, I want to do this one. That show tomorrow, we go yanam and VOP family as we be. People we don't work that way before, we don't dissimilar situation, constantly join mouth, shook mouth, for the matter we are go carry on tomorrow. It's a program you definitely don't want to miss. Also, remember to follow Voice of the People socials, Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, YouTube at Voice of the People 90.3 FM. And this is the voice of Deollaa, your radio nighttime partner. And I'm saying, stay safe, stay well, and stay blessed. Do have a lovely night rest. Bye bye.